In the vast expanse of existence, there's a comforting notion that many hold on to: the belief that God, in His infinite grace, is poised to heal our hearts and minds. It's a soothing balm for the wounds we carry, a beacon of hope in the midst of life's storms. In the simplicity of this idea, we find solace, a reminder that amidst the chaos and uncertainty, there's a force greater than ourselves, ready to mend the broken pieces within us. The concept of God's healing is deeply rooted in the idea of divine love. It's a love that surpasses human understanding, reaching into the depths of our pain and anguish. Whether we face the scars of past traumas or the everyday struggles that weigh heavy on our minds, the belief in God's healing power suggests that we are not alone in our suffering. In this belief, we discover a source of strength that goes beyond our own capacities, a force that understands the intricacies of our hearts and minds. At the core of this conviction lies faith, a simple, unwavering trust that God sees our struggles and is ready to bring restoration. It's a faith that transcends religious boundaries and speaks to the universal human experience of seeking comfort and relief. This faith encourages us to lay down our burdens, to surrender the weight we carry, and to open our hearts to the possibility of healing. The healing that God offers is not just a physical remedy, but extends to the very essence of our being. It's a transformative process that touches the depths of our emotions and thoughts, offering a sense of peace that surpasses all understanding. It's a journey towards wholeness, where the shattered pieces of our hearts are delicately woven back together, and the turbulence of our minds finds a calm, serene harbor. In times of despair, the idea that God is going to heal our hearts and minds becomes an anchor, grounding us in the belief that there is a purpose to our pain. It's a promise that echoes through the pages of various religious texts, resonating with those who turn to prayer and meditation in search of solace. In the simplicity of these acts, we find a connection to something greater, a divine presence that listens to the whispers of our hearts. Yet, it's essential to acknowledge that the path to healing is not always straightforward. It's a journey marked by patience and perseverance, a process that unfolds in its own time. In our impatience, we may question why healing seems elusive or why the answers to our prayers are not immediate. It's in these moments that the simplicity of faith becomes a profound teacher, urging us to trust in a plan that may be beyond our comprehension. God's healing is not a one-size-fits-all remedy. It manifests in diverse ways, tailored to the uniqueness of each individual. For some, it may come through the solace of nature, the gentle whisper of the wind, carrying a message of comfort. For others, it may unfold through the support of loved ones, a reminder that we are not walking this path alone. The simplicity of God's healing lies in its adaptability, meeting us in the spaces where we need it most. As we navigate the complexities of life, grappling with the wounds that time has etched into our hearts and the ceaseless chatter of our minds, the belief in God's healing becomes a source of courage. It empowers us to face our fears, confront our pain, and embrace the journey towards healing with a sense of optimism. In the simplicity of this belief, we find the strength to persevere, knowing that the hands of a loving God are reaching out to mend the brokenness within us. In the tapestry of life, the idea that God is ready to heal our hearts and minds is like a comforting thread that runs through everything. It means that when we're feeling hurt or troubled, there's a belief that God's love is there to make things better. This idea is like a warm hug for our emotions and thoughts, giving us hope in tough times. God's healing is all about love, a special kind of love that's bigger and more powerful than any love we might know. It's like a caring hand reaching into the pain we feel, whether it's from things that happened a long time ago or from the everyday struggles we face. This belief tells us that even in the hardest moments, we're not alone. There's a force bigger than us that understands what's going on inside us. This belief is connected to having faith, a simple trust that God sees our problems and wants to make things better. It's not just about one particular religion. It's a feeling that many people share no matter what they believe in. This faith encourages us to let go of the heavy things we carry and to believe that healing is possible. God's healing is not just about fixing our bodies. It's about making our whole selves better. It's like a powerful change that happens deep inside us, bringing peace to our emotions and thoughts. It's a journey to becoming whole again, where the broken parts of our hearts are carefully put back together and the busy thoughts in our minds find a calm and peaceful place. When things are tough, the idea that God is going to heal our hearts and minds becomes like an anchor, a strong, steady thing that keeps us grounded. It's a promise we find in religious teachings, and it connects with the simple acts of praying or meditating. These acts help us feel close to something bigger, a loving presence that listens when we share our feelings. But it's important to understand that the path to healing is not always easy or quick. It takes time, and we need to be patient. Sometimes we might wonder why healing doesn't happen right away or why our prayers don't seem to be answered. In those moments, the simple faith becomes a guide, asking us to trust in a plan that we might not fully understand. God's way of healing is not the same for everyone. It comes in different forms, suited to each person. For some, it might feel like finding peace in nature, like a gentle breeze that brings comfort. For others, it might happen through the support of friends and family, reminding us that we have people who care about us. The simplicity of God's healing is in its ability to adapt to what we need. As we go through the ups and downs of life, dealing with old hurts and the constant noise in our minds, the belief that God is ready to heal us gives us courage. It helps us face our fears, deal with our pain, and look forward to getting better. In this simple belief, we discover the strength to keep going, knowing that a caring God is reaching out to fix the broken parts inside us. To sum it up, the thought that God is going to heal our hearts and minds is simple but powerful. It's about a love that's beyond our understanding, a faith that keeps us going, and a healing that transforms us. It invites us to let go of our burdens, trust in a plan we might not see, and start a journey toward feeling whole again. In the quiet parts of ourselves where the pain echoes, there's a gentle promise. A promise that a loving God is ready to bring healing to the deepest parts of who we are. In the midst of life's challenges, the belief in God's healing power serves as a guiding light offering hope, love, and the promise of transformation. If these words have resonated with you or someone you know, consider sharing this message of comfort and strength. Subscribe for more uplifting content, and together, let's spread the warmth of hope to those who may need it. In subscribing, you join a community that embraces the simple yet profound idea that healing is possible, and that, in the arms of faith, we find the strength to endure and emerge stronger. Share this message of hope with others, and let's create ripples of positivity that touch hearts and minds. Thank you for being a part of this journey towards healing and wholeness. Subscribe, share, and let's build a community that uplifts and supports one another on the path to a brighter tomorrow.